Hey guys! This is your independent Scentsy consultant, Mandy Cresswell, and if you clicked on this video, you might be wondering about becoming a Scentsy consultant. You might have a few questions going around in your mind, and you might have a few fears as well. Maybe you've never started a business before, maybe this is a totally brand new territory for you, and you may have a few fears. That's totally valid. I did too, and I wanted to tell you about one of those fears that I had and how I overcame it. So when I started my business, I was really worried that I was not going to be able to make any sales. I live in Canada, but I'm from the United States, so where I live now is not even my home country. I moved here shortly after I got married to my husband, who's Canadian, and I just didn't really have a lot of friends. I was, in a brand new area with not a lot of friends, and I was nervous that I was not going to be able to make any sales. But what I found was that I was not selling things, I was sharing Scentsy. And when I had that mindset switch, everything changed for me. So what I did was I started out with a launch party. I invited my husband's family, which was now my family, and I invited some friends from church, and they came over and fell in love with Scentsy. And what I started to do was I would just take Scentsy with me everywhere I went. When I went to a play date, I would bring the new testers, or I would bring some flyers or catalogs or samples for my friends, and they would get to experience it too. So I wasn't exactly having home parties, I was taking Scentsy with me everywhere I was going, and that was bringing up conversations with people, and they would fall in love with a scent, or they would need a gift, and they would see something in the catalog that, I gave them as we were hanging out and talking about our new babies and discussing mom things, and Scentsy would get thrown into the mix. And after a while, my business really began to grow because of it. A friend had a party for me. She said, I'm going to help you out in your new business and I'll throw a party. So she was my first host beyond my own launch party, and my circle grew so much. And from there, people started to fall in love with Scentsy, and there were people at that very first party that I did not know who became really good friends of mine, and they are still really good friends 3 years later, and it was all because of Scentsy. So I was really afraid when I started that I was not going to be able to make any sales. But what I found was that this business is really about sharing. It's about sharing a product that you love. It's about sharing the company that you are crazy about. It's about sharing this experience of things that we call Scentsy. So if you have any questions about becoming a consultant, let me know and we will chat, and I will talk with you guys later. Bye!